Turn up. You got 6D Radio with Can, Shiny, and DJ Unstable. 6D Networktainment on Q4 Radio.
Man, I love a full house in the studio. We got guests. We got the homies. DJ Shern, you in the building?
I'm definitely in the building. What's up, people?
T. Timmy is back, ladies and gentlemen. Cute as ever.
Thank you, guys. You are adorable, too. Y'all looking
girl,
good. Y'all always looking good. Nah, you got it, girl. You got it, girl.
And we got a special guest, Ron Parks. He gonna talk his talk.
What's up? What's happening? How you doing?
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
It's 5:30. Not 2 a.m., but we're going to go to 2 a.m. real quick. MJ Royale, she killed it at Heroes event. So she going to kill it on the show real quick. Here we go.
Or do I blast the music, get my ears to tune the world out? Constantly fumbling and following myself. Cause I'm reminded daily that I'm put my hair in a bun with a suit and call myself Nadine. The pearl of my mama, like, cause she's confident and pristine. Only to realize this isn't truly my persona. And the end of hating this feeling, so I don't wanna be bothered accordingly. Your majesty translates to corporate deities. The real meaning of my name shot the bullet with anxiety. No one understands, no one truly understands. That's why I be flying away into my imaginary land. At 2 a.m. I like to keep the mind at peace and magical. My magic wand traces the line that paint the scripture of my life untold. This is what it all comes down to. The world on my shoulders, I was scared to break through. This is what it all comes down to. At 2 a.m. free your mind, that's what that backstage do. This is what it all comes down to. This is what it all comes down to. Down to, down to, hey, down to, down to, down to, hey, 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 hey.
MJ Royale, 2 a.m. Can we talk about Friday? Sure. Can we talk about Friday real quick?
Yeah, we can definitely talk about Friday. Hey, yo, first and foremost, man, big shout out to our girl Hero.
Yes, indeed.
The event was amazing, man. All the artists that came out did their thing. They really put on a show for the people. It was definitely a packed house, man. She brought out a lot of people. The donations was out the roof. So shout out to the people who provided donations.
Yep.
It went towards our non-for-profit 6D Networktainment. With these donations, man, this is how we able to keep the radio show going. We're able to put on events and also provide different resources and tools for emerging artists, man. So thank y'all. And another shout out to our girl Hero.
You know, what we do, it makes the world go round, and I love when we link with good people and make a beautiful outcome takes place. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we booked MJ Royale, we booked Queen Nafsi. Hero wanted a neo soul hip hop vibe. Bet, we got you. And they both delivered. The crowd loved them. Like, it was wine everywhere. We was toasting. It was a great time. Hero's art is freaking amazing. I told her I want one with my locks a little longer. You know, give me a portrait real quick with a head wrap, a crocheted hair wrap. I'm like, get me right, sis. But she got me, so yeah.
Definitely. And your boy was definitely in there providing the vibes.
Okay,
first of all, let me talk about Sharon real quick. Now, my mans, we supposed to been coordinating some things during the performances. I'm trying to do some sign language to him.
He like, hello?
My man's was lit. All I saw was somebody keep on passing him some sweet red.
No.
Somebody kept passing him sweet red. My man's was sitting there, Harlem shaking. I'm just like,
hello, we got a show.
I got caught up in the performance, man. Like I said, the artists definitely did their thing. It was it got to one song. She was trying to tell me to turn the volume up on the music.
Yep.
But I was so caught up and like vibed out to the song that she doing this, I'm steady just, you know what I'm saying? My energy just going up and she
was
pointing up.
nodding his head. He was like,
yeah. Right. We going up.
My man was bang head bouncing and everything. Like,
it was a vibe though. It was definitely a vibe.
Real.
But yeah, that was Friday. Like that was almost a whole week ago.
Dang, you right. I don't know. I be getting my days confused. Don't judge me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Girl, but how y'all week been though?
Man, the fact that you just reminded me, it's been a week.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what day I'll start on, but yeah, it's been a crazy week. I think I said that last time. I just been running around, networking, doing events. I'm doing this today, and I did yesterday, the Rising Stars at the Wild here. And I just been meeting with people and just, working, trying to get this thing back going, getting my feet wet. So every day is something to do.
Your feet is already wet, Shorty. Yeah, you've been two-stepping in the puddles for a minute.
For a while.
You've been doing
I gotta
these
get to
events
swimming
now since you've been back.
Now I gotta get to swimming. You feel me? Get to hit the waves.
Yes, ma'am. What
Right,
about
these
you?
waves.
Our special guest is Ron Parks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, don't even remind me of my week, yo. Like, okay, so look,
Dang.
it starts actually 2 weeks back, which
Dang.
is the craziest.
Oh, you want to go back 2 weeks?
Nah, I don't want to go back 2 weeks, but
Okay.
if I have to. So look, my girl birthday was recent, and women. I love women.
She's an Aries.
She's an Aries.
I love
Fire.
Aries. Shout out to my fire
Shout out
signs.
to
I'm
all
a
the
Sag.
Aries out
Yeah,
there,
I was
yo.
just gonna say they in good company.
But
Yes.
y'all like to have week-long birthdays.
Why not?
It is such a special thing. It was so dope. But just carrying that into my next week. Of course, I had this. Been ripping and running. I'm working on an EP. So it's just been. It's been a journey, but
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm with y'all. It's
Yes.
amazing right now.
You survived your lady's birthday.
Yeah, I survived.
You a real one.
I should have like ranks, Like
Yeah.
Shout out to the men who
Before
take
we-
care of their women on their birthday.
No,
Period. No, for real.
Hey, look, one thing men need to realize, we do take birthdays and holidays
Very
serious.
seriously.
We love being able to celebrate. We be mad when our men don't want to celebrate their birthdays.
I hate
it's like,
that.
what you mean?
They
You've been on
all
this
say
earth
that.
another year. We got to celebrate you.
Yep.
That's true. That's
Most
true.
men say that, and that's so funny you saying that because I literally would ask a guy like, "So what you doing for your birthday?" Like, okay, the fact that we're turning 30, for me, everybody
turning
around
30 this year,
yeah,
too.
we all right there. So all my friends, I'm like, "What we doing for the 30th B-Day?" Like, it's a new era, it's a new decade. They like, it's just another day. I'm like, it's a whole new decade, bro. What you mean? At least do the 30th. They like, nah, I'm good. I'm glad to be
Cause
alive.
y'all gotta think about it too, man. Y'all gotta put our thought process in, to consideration.
Which is
A lot of times we trying to keep everything together as far as finances, the household, and things of that nature.
That's
so
true.
okay.
It ain't. It's not about not celebrating yourself, but a lot of times logically, if if this money going towards this, but it could be used to something more important, we would much rather do that.
You don't even know how many times with my exes, like through the years,
just keeping
that's
it
been
real.
a conversation. Like you need to put this there because I'm like birthday Zilla, you know what I'm saying? I'm like that. So yeah, every time cat season come around, it's like a whole month, and they
Nah,
be
definitely.
like, Tamara, you be complaining about you don't got this and you ain't got that. Why don't you just do what's important? Is that needed? Do you need your hair like that? You got a head full of hair. Why you buying a lace front with the baby hairs and the
That's true,
extra
though.
stuff? And I
That's
be
true,
like,
though.
cause I want to look different. They like, but you could do this and save money. And I be like, nah. And then the whole month go, right? And here come August, and I'm like, damn, G, I'm tapped out. I got to play catch up. All fun, like for what? And
Exactly.
then
So
yep, you got
there's nothing wrong with celebrating, but
You
if
just
you're
gotta
gonna
know.
do it the right way.
Exactly. That's what I've been told. So we'll see. We'll see what happen on 30. You feel me? Y'all means make me feel different.
No, for sure.
Here is my thing,
Uh-huh.
because I'm a very logical thinking woman.
I would
Sometimes
agree.
I'm always told, "Can you an N-word?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like 1/3 an N-word.
Yeah,
I
you know
used to
what?
say 2/3, but it's slowly. I'm trying to get rid of this man that's inside of me. Okay, trying to get rid of him.
I'm
But
done.
my mentor, he's always told me, because my entire 20s I was in survival mode. I was thinking that, you know what I'm saying, of course my crib has always been taken care of, but my mentor told me, you work this hard, you're always working and make sure your bills pay, also enjoy your money. Why else are you working? You working to enjoy life, right? To get stuff out the way so you can enjoy life. Enjoy your money.
That's how I feel. I agree to that.
That's true.
I think you should
So-
treat yourself. Like, anytime you
And
pay a
then
bill,
Yeah.
buy something for yourself. I feel like every time I pay rent, I'm like, I got to do something to make up for that. Because that hurt.
Yo.
That hurt a little bit.
It'd be hard.
Then that light bill.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And that phone bill. I said, I can't just pay all these bills and not do for me. I'm going to go get my hair done. I'm about to buy an outfit. I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
I
I,
got to
ain't
feel
saying
better.
going crazy to the point where you can't pay
Keep-
your bills.
exactly.
But do a little something,
little
put a little money to the side. Like, I paid to get my eyebrows done, so I
Something.
don't look like a thumb anymore.
Like,
Like,
no, you
Self
never.
love, self love.
Never
yeah,
love.
Yeah, self-love is important
Literally.
There you
because
go.
I gotta look good and feel good in order to keep on working. And you know, when you
Exactly.
feel good, you live longer.
Yeah.
If I'm
That's
just
true.
working and just paying bills and just existing, because that's basically what you're doing.
Mhm.
You just existing, you might not live longer because
Yeah.
you're not enjoying life.
Period.
Enjoy your life, enjoy your money, but still take care of responsibilities.
I
That's
agree.
pretty much my
That's
thing.
the bottom line. I agree with all of that.
Facts.
That was a word.
So my week has been interesting. Definitely took a turn. I resigned from iHeart today.
Okay. Hey, that's a congrats. But then it's like, dang, really?
6 years.
That's what I was. I've met you in the heart of the iHeart. So wow.
Can I get a little background? You know, I'm new here. Like, I don't know.
You
if
get-
we
you just
met.
got
Yeah, like
You feel
he
me?
kinda.
Yeah, the people want to know too, Ken. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
true.
saying?
Tell them your journey since it's that chapter's over. Fill them in a little bit.
And okay, when I tell y'all my backstory real quick, my emotions is all over the place.
Okay.
So I'm not from Chicago.
Yes.
Like, the reason why I moved to Chicago because I went to Illinois State. All of my close friends were from Chicago, and they didn't want to separate once we graduated. I was just like, I don't know. But pretty much when I got here, I had quit I was depressed for like 8 months. That postgraduate depression is no.
We definitely all been
Joke.
through it for sure.
Yeah, for real.
So I was severely depressed, quit my job where I was at, moved here didn't know I didn't have a job yet, but the next day I got the call saying I was hired at iHeart. I took like a leap of faith pretty much. It was scary, but I'm just like, okay, I got somewhere to lay my head, cool.
Right.
And then that next day I was sitting with Shawnee eating Harold's when I got the call
Wow.
saying that I was hired. This was back in 2016.
Yeah.
I started May 24th, 2016.
Dang.
And when I tell you, like, it was a bit, I've grown a lot. I learned a lot about the radio industry, the music industry, met a lot of people, met a lot of celebrities, did a lot of shows. I cried in the bathroom a couple times.
Really?
I done had
It's
meltdowns.
like that.
I've had moments where people thought that they could try to be my friend just because of where I worked, and then it got
Yeah.
to the point where I didn't like telling people where I worked at.
Yeah.
So learning people was interesting
Yeah.
to me. Learning Chicago, the nightlife in Chicago, knowing where everything is at, just because I have to, go all these places for my
Yeah.
job and all these events, and did a lot.
Yeah.
I did a lot. I've grown. I'm grown now. Like, I worked my dream job at the age of 23.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is.
But throughout those years, my ultimate goals and dream jobs changed. I don't have a dream job anymore because I don't dream to work for anybody else.
Okay. I was gonna say okay. I like how you flipped that because I was about to ask you, but I'll let you finish. So yeah.
My ultimate goal is to work with my team and make sure 6D is one of the biggest things in Chicago, to the point where people outside of Chicago is gonna be like, oh, for you to even step foot in Chicago,
You gotta pass them.
you gotta talk to 6D Network Tainment.
I fuck with that. That's what the.
But yeah, so
I'm feeling it.
that's the goal. I appreciate the iHeart family for making, for being a family away from family, because all my family are down south. And man, met a lot of people there, and time to move forward, to be honest.
I'm proud of you.
It's time to move forward.
I'm proud of you.
That's a dope bio though. Like,
That
you
is.
can't
Yeah.
lie.
You should definitely document that journey, or even the transition, and just talking about that experience, because you're not even being from Chicago and being so involved in this part of the scene and knowing the ins and outs of it. That's so different. Like, I haven't even experienced that, to know all the things and everything you learn, just keep taking it with you and just expand on it. You know what I mean? But
You're from
it's-
Chicago now, basically.
that's what I feel like.
I'm definitely
I honestly
Chicago
feel like
one.
you're
I'm
Chicago.
half,
We've adopted
like-
you, like,
Oh, yeah, I'm
real
definitely
stuff.
adopted.
I forget, like, you just said that. I'm like, she surely is from down south, like, because even with the accent, it's like you give me such a Chicago vibe, and you're so genuine to everything we do
Definitely.
here
Yeah.
that I literally forget where other people that I've met that come here and do their thing. I will always bring it up, like, you from over there, you doing that little Missouri Missouri thing, whatever it is, like Texas thing. But I'm like, here go Ken. I'm like, she a real Chicagoan, like for real.
And I be having to tell people, like, one, I came here hungry. Two, before I even moved here, I was depressed for 8 months.
Yeah.
Damn near suicidal. You know what I'm saying?
You should talk about this.
It was a very hard journey to the point where I had to pull myself out of dark places.
Yeah.
I worked hard to get to where I'm at, to be the person that I am. Yeah. Even like, not even career-wise, the woman that I am right now. I've been through a lot, and I had a couple people tell me they wish they had my life.
What? And
I'm just like, baby, you don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, G.
Yes.
It took a lot for me to get to be the person that I am right now. And being in survival mode for my entire 20, to the point where I'm like, damn, I really haven't lived. I just been working, making sure bills are paid.
I know.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just have to watch my autobiography when I do come out. My mama said that I need to pick Angela Bassett or Vivica A. Fox to be the mama. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever you want, mama. I was thinking Loretta Devine, because, you know, go to church but still cuss you out.
Yeah, whole time.
But, yeah, I say all that to say, like, it's been an interesting week.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
Yeah.
But you got it, girl, for real. Like we started with, we gonna keep that going. You definitely got it.
Yeah.
And it's literally just the beginning. So whatever journey you're about to embark on moving forward, you know, that's a whole nother story in itself. So
yeah,
let's keep it going.
Yeah.
What about you, Mello?
Man, first and foremost, I want to start my weekly recap off with shouting out all my Muslim brothers and sisters. We celebrating Ramadan this month, man. The first couple days was definitely tough. This year I'm challenging myself to make it all the way through. The last couple years I kind of slipped up, like the last couple days. Like first year I got to like the 26th day and I must have had like 5 days left. And I slipped up and ate, and I think I must have had a drink or something. I went out. I was real disappointed in myself. Came back next year and then end up making the same mistake, basically going out having fun. I think I was at a DJing event or something. End up having a drink. And once you start, you might as well just, you know, finish the night off.
You took that sip, you might as well drink the whole cup, man.
Exactly. And then, yeah, so that's that, man. We working hard. We gonna make it through this year. And then another shout out to all my educators out there.
Yes.
Today was our last day before spring break, so this vacation is definitely needed. I'm excited to, you know, get some rest, get some 2 days in the gym, and just do some planning on the side for 6D Networktainment. But other than that, it's been an amazing week.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is. I like
Moral
it.
of the story: stay in the crib.
For sure. For sure.
Stay in the crib. Well, we got our 6D tip on the other side of the song. We feeling magnified right now.
Yeah, I apologize for my slip of my words. Yes, I'm feeling the vibe of this conversation. So I was like,
I didn't even notice it, so you good.
Yeah, I was like, it's like I'm at home real quick. I was like, oops.
One thing I learned in live radio, you got to move forward.
Yes, that's one thing for
Ain't
sure.
nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, I know. I just had to throw it out there. Like, yeah, I got y'all.
But hey, we all good. We gonna be magnified. Queen Napsy is on the way, and our 6D tip. Don't move, y'all. We'll be back. 6D Radio.
Yes.
Don't move, man. We got jams dropping soon. It's 6D Radio on Q4.
Attraction is real. Better put your discipline and intentions on magnifying your will and keep on pushing for real until you explode the ceiling. Man, it's just so fulfilling when all your crops get the yielding and all your deals get the ceiling and all those feel goody feelings. Keep distractions from killing your vibe, cause you know that they're coming for you if you let them. So best stay focused on the positive. Put your aims at your goals, full throttle, go and get them. Yeah. Yeah, gotta let them know on the real though. But not with your words, with your moves, with the beans in the pot. Again, energy only knows how you spend most of your thoughts, despite how you want them or not. So when I can't say it any clearer. Sticky notes, affirmations on the mirror. Journaling goes cleaning out the inner. Saying mantras in your head like a winner. I am who I am. I have faith I'm gonna win. I am love and full of light. And for the highest, greatest good I magnify. Blink my eyes and I had me a Hummer. Woke up to the sauce dripping like yummy. Work too hard, gotta keep a full tummy. Played in the mud all winter, spring, summer. Blink my eyes and I had me a Hummer. Woke up to the sauce dripping like yummy. Work too hard, gotta keep a full tummy. Believing's perceiving, so roll up your sleeves and get to achieving your goals. But skip all the rigmarole. It's already written in your soul. Focus is potent, intentions are flowing with discipline, cause that's what it takes. But with no effort, I'm telling you, trying is criminal to trusting in your faith. Like when you plant seeds and 3 days later dig them up to see if they sprouted. How you gonna let all that doubt in? Like hoping they hear what I say, but I doubt it. We just gonna get from around it. Negative, nope, we don't know nothing about it. We just gonna stay so surrounded with positive vibes, expanding our boundaries. Blink my eyes and I had me a Hummer. Woke up to the sauce dripping like yummy. Work too hard, gotta keep a full tummy. Played in the mud all winter, spring, summer. Blink my eyes and I had me a Hummer. Woke up to the sauce dripping like yummy. Work too hard, gotta keep a full tummy.
Nafsi, Magnify. Man, such a vibe. She performed that at Heroes Gotta Have It, and that was one of the songs that was playing when I was trying to get Sharon's attention, and he was head bouncing in the back with the sweet red with his pinky up doing the Snoop Dogg.
So
well,
I
can imagine you doing this though, like
she
like
was
that.
just, it was literally a vibe. Great lyrics, by the way.
Yeah.
They touched the soul, touched the heart, but she was just so comfortable up there. And I think once she found the element and was able to work the room, the performance it just flowed.
Yeah.
I like that. I like those are the best events. Like those are the best performances. Like when someone sounds like you hear the track and they do something to you, but then it's on stage they're just like even like 10 times better than the actual track. That's when you know they're a real performer.
Just
like,
vibing. She was up there vibing, man. It was real intimate too.
Her man, the best time to listen to Nafsi's music is when you're under the influence.
I was just gonna say
it's a whole vibe. When we have booked her, shout out to Illy Muse, we booked her for I think it was summer solstice. We had this 3-story, we like to call it a mansion. We had this three, it was like pretty much a three flat that was dug out and put in and made into an event space. So they had the stage with the lights, the LED lights everywhere, screen TVs everywhere, and we had 3 floors of vendors.
That's crazy.
Party favors and stuff like that.
That is raw.
So I'm eating food, I'm drinking. The drink done hit me, and everything. The whole party was red, and Navsi was on the stage performing. It was another song, an older song. But she was performing and everything had hit me. And when the lights red, I'm like, okay, this is the best thing ever. And I'll just never forget that. So I'm just like, let me put on some Nafsi real quick. So you definitely gotta be under the influence to really feel magnified. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna try it because I definitely like what I'm hearing already, and I'm just like, I gotta see, because if he was getting lost in the sauce with it, and I'm over here
and I was only
on
sipping wine too, so
exactly.
He was feeling sexy. He had a pinky up.
That's all I could see him doing it. Then the song came on, he like, yeah, this is my stuff. That's all. Yeah, I gotta tap in, man.
I'm telling you, like, sipping wine and listening to music like that, it'll make you feel that way. But we do have a 6D tip. And that 6D tip is
Yeah, so the first tip, we're going to talk about how small gigs are important too. And the first tip for that is treat your small gigs as if they are your dream gigs.
Yes.
You want me to expand on that?
Talk
Yes.
about it.
Okay, so
Talk your talk.
basically, as an artist, you got to treat, if you have literally, say you do a small event, it's a small venue space, and maybe the crowd only
It's
typically
5
gets
people in there.
5 to 10 people only file in, and they maybe could only fit about 40 in a room, and that 40 doesn't come. And instead of you being discouraged, you know what I mean, you got to treat it like you're about to perform for Kanye or Jay-Z, Rock Nation, whatever. Like, you got to treat it that same way, because it could be that straggler that just happens to walk in that's in the street and hears you and be like, hey, I work for this and da-da-da. And while you were thinking, I'm not going to give my best performance today, because you gave your best, someone came in, and you just never know. So I just think in general, even without that, you want people to know you for who you really are in your artistry.
Yep.
And they'll, if you have, have do it and don't
Yeah.
give it your all, they'll never get the full experience of you as a whole. And then that takes away from the connected to your music at a later time, because after shows, people typically be like, follow me on this, I'm on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
You want to encourage them to go pull out their phone and actually put you in the mix of like mainstream artists. You don't want to take away from what can be even long term, in a sense, outside of that one moment. It doesn't even have to be someone booking you for the dream gig later. Just getting your network, building it, and being genuine in your artistry and knowing who you are within it. It won't even matter if it's one person there. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna build a fan base.
Absolutely.
literally.
Appreciating the journey, man.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciating the journey. A lot of times in that beginning phase, we so busy focused on the outcome of everything or specific goals that you set for yourself as an artist, and you miss out on the journey.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I think people forget that there are so many aspects of being an artist, right? So you got the performance aspect, you got the business aspect, you got the recording process, then you got the marketing and the distribution and things of that nature. So a lot of times we forget to put the energy in every department of being an artist.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And for those who are just getting started, so what if it's 5 people out there? The best feeling in the world is for somebody to walk up to you at the end of an event and say, hey, man, that was dope. Or just somebody even asking you, what's your name on Instagram?
Exactly.
That's a great feeling, man. So
You
you
just got
definitely got to
5
be
followers.
appreciative. Exactly.
But look, then you get them same 5 people. They get to go to all your other future shows, because now you got your 5 people that's a fan base. They gonna come see you. They gonna come support you, and they hype you up every show. People like, dang, who is this? Who is that person? Let me listen a little more. Like, let me hear what they're really doing up there, because that's what builds it. I just think that energy, it just transforms. So, yes.
And my thing is, you never know who's in the room and what can come from that event. Those 5 people in the room could be an A&R, a manager looking for an artist to represent,
Yup.
an engineer looking for somebody to give some free studio time to, a producer looking for an artist to work with exclusively and get your own sound, and then the 5th person can be the venue owner who's looking for an artist to headline their next show. You never know who those 5 people can be.
Yeah.
And what can come from that. Those 5 followers could be 5 supporters. You put out merch and sell it for $20. Those 5 people buy it, you just made yourself $100.
Yes. And then when they wearing it and they put it out in the world, they be like, I like your shirt. What's this? Misunderstood. Where you get that from? I like that. Let me tap into what that is. And that's how it grows. Like, I've done that. Like, I've literally advertised people's stuff and didn't even know it. Like, I'm just wearing this t-shirt that they gave me for free, whatever, but I effed with it. Or even if I bought it at a small vendor event and I'm rocking, they be like, I like your shirt. And I'll be like, oh yeah, you want to know where you can find them? And that just helps them grow. Like, it just helps grow. So you just got to give it your all every time.
That's so true.
Period.
And that's important. Like, I honestly would rather have those 5 people, like the way we all described, than 50 people in the crowd who just stare at you, say, oh, shorty was decent, and then that was
And
that.
they don't even come looking for you later. They ain't, it's nothing you doing. Exactly.
Like, I'll take those 5
True
quarters
fans.
over the
Agreed,
50
agreed.
pennies.
It feel better.
Think about all the greats, man. That's how they fan base started.
Yeah.
It started that way. They went to those open mics. They went to those campus events and took on those shows without even taking compensation at times.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's important.
Very
and so,
important.
as we move forward on this, 6D tip of the day, just look at every step of your journey as a stepping stone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's very important.
Everything's a stepping stone. You gotta take everything into account and make sure you build relationships with everybody on your way up too.
Yep.
You never know who's gonna come back full circle.
Yep.
That person who was just a fan and wasn't having anything going on could turn around, get a job at a record label.
I was just
and
about to
be
say
an
CEO.
A&R and come back looking for you.
Yep.
A
They'll never.
CEO somewhere.
Yep.
Looking to represent you, or put you on a festival with 50,000 people in the crowd.
So true, man.
Yeah.
You just never know. Build relationships with people on your way up.
Yeah, because you never know who you're going to see on the way down. And that's for the people that think they're up there. You know what I mean? And they do these type of things that make us have to figure out what's genuine and what's not in our relationships with people as we grow and expand our network. You know what I mean? And it's crazy we talking about this because I ain't going to give it out to who I'm talking about, but it's someone that I've worked with. And it's that puts such a bitter taste in my mouth when people look at things with artists as a money grab, because I'm not a performing artist. I'm just the typical host and I interview. So hearing these stories of people and what they go through as an artist to get their name out there, I literally go in the door broke little Ross person, like, I'm gonna pay you to do this show. I'll pay you $25 to $50. I ain't got much, but I got something, because I would appreciate that, someone doing that for me. But knowing that, not to say what I do is lesser, but I have so much respect for, like, because if I had a talent, I would be on the train, like, on the red line singing.
Facts.
I would be that person on the corner. I would. So when I see someone doing that and they coming together with their stuff and they really passionate about it, it's like I could never take nothing from you. Like, if anything, I want to give something to you so you could keep growing and moving in what you're doing, because this is, like, it's hard to do. And like you said, like, even for you, you rap, you do all these other things, and you can go into these depressions, and it's like you never want to feel used. You never want to. Artists were sensitive about their the artists are sensitive about their stuff. You know what I mean? So with that, I want to handle it with care. So anything that I feel doesn't sit right in my spirit anymore in relationships, as I continue to grow and build relationships with artists and venues and all these things, I'm not dealing with it. Like, I'm literally cutting it out, and it's like I hope people understand. Like, I'm all into building a platform, but if it's not from a genuine place, if it's not a place, a real community for artists, I can't partake, because I don't need nothing from y'all but to see y'all grow. That's it.
That's what it's about.
I want to leave y'all with an experience, and at the minute that get to being tainted, I can't do business with that no more.
And speaking of experience, we got the Ron Parks experience on the other side.
That's
break.
That was a perfect segue. I wish I could snap, man.
Until then, we got Khalil Ike with Moving On. This is some heat.
Yeah.
I like it. Moving on right here at 6D Radio, y'all.
Think I'm way too familiar with patience and not letting go. Taking it back to the go. I call up the game like you hit it right on the nose. You steady breaking the mode. I took it to know that, like, maybe then letting go. Feel like I'm patient, my way to the top. I'm gonna wait till I drop and go door and door. Way that I'm going, I can't ever stop. And I swear that the music be keeping me all on my toes. Know what I'm doing it for. I done been through it, I won't even do it no more. Too busy working these shows. Took a little break cause I need to. Can't look me in the face when I see you. Rolling up to face them, I need to. Might just fade away if I need to. Hey, you don't know. See, I've been moving on. Hey, way to go. And I've been on my own, baby. You don't know. See, I've been moving on. Hey, way to go. And I've been on my own. I cannot wait. See, I've been on my own. I cannot wait. See, I've been moving on. I cannot wait. And I've been on my own. I cannot wait. See, I've been moving on. Don't know what to think, it was all a dream, I was all alone, hey. Don't know what you think, it was all a dream, I was all alone, hey. You don't gotta get away, cause I've been moving on, baby. You don't gotta wait on me, cause I've been moving on. I think I spend way too much time in my head. Can't fly today, I might just find a way to make it instead. Think I need that back, I spend way too much time in my head. Can't fly away, I might just take the day to count on my bread. Think I need that all on my mind, all in my mind. got my top back too cool. Back in the city, I got out for school. Think I'm too worried about what they saying. I'm still on my way and I'm waiting on you. Told me she liking the way that I move. I tell her wait till I clear out the room. Been off the grid for a minute, I'm focused a minute. I probably go look for the moon. Hey, don't wanna leave you alone. Don't wanna give you my all, and I'm gone, and I'm gone. Told you that I'm moving on. Hey, hey, I'm moving all on my own. I'm alone, moving on. Don't wanna leave you alone. Don't wanna give you my all, and I'm gone, and I'm gone. Told you that I'm moving on. Hey, hey, I'm moving all on my own. I'm alone, moving on and on and on. I've been moving on and on and on. I've been moving on and on and on. See, I've been moving on and on and hey, I've been moving on and on and on. See, I've been moving on and on and hey, I've been moving on and on and on. I've been moving on and on and on and on.
Khalil, I keep moving on. That was such a vibe. I love when people switch the beat in the middle of a song,
It's such
but
a
it's
flow.
still the song.
Yeah.
Like I gotta try that. I gotta do a track like that. You got any tracks like you do have a track
yes,
like
I
that?
have so many tracks. That's actually
You
my
do.
style.
That's what I was just
do
gonna
that.
say. Like
I like.
switching flows. Switching
For real.
flows.
Yeah.
We got Ron Parks, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yes.
Our guest.
Artist of the week.
Yes,
I am
and-
Come on,
honored.
DJ.
So honored to be here.
Now, this is my favorite question.
Okay.
What song made you want to start creating music?
Oh, see, that's hard because there's so many songs that made me want to make music. I was a Eminem hype back in my early days.
Okay.
Like up to I guess Eminem show. So I was
Okay.
one of those kids. The way his wordplay, and even listening to it now, his wordplay is so amazing. Like the way it just comes off like butter. He don't have that no more, but
Yeah.
when he did, man, it was something. It was a sight. It was a sight to behold. So that Lil Wayne, man, Lil Wayne had the swagger, boy. Like,
Still do.
man,
Yeah.
Jesus.
bro, it just. It's like fine wine. He just ages, man. I mean,
Yeah.
some songs I'll be like, but you know, he's still, as far as a personality, as far as like one of the pioneers of the culture that we look at today, like Lil Wayne. And I mean, you know, Drake made it possible for anybody to rap. And I would say like Kanye did too, and you know, but Drake really made it like accessible. Like you can literally just talk in your regular voice. And it was a hit back in Drake's heyday. It was crazy. So,
You
yeah.
name artists. What songs though?
Man, I couldn't just get
All
away
they
with that. You
songs.
couldn't just let me have that.
No, I want to know the
Okay,
song.
okay,
You gotta
okay.
get particular
All
with
right,
it.
so with Eminem, Lose Yourself was
Okay.
a great. I literally walking through the halls all the time. Can I just give one from each of the artists I named? I guess.
Go ahead.
Man, Lil Wayne, No Ceilings,
Okay.
Swag Surf, boy. That song was my whole high school experience. That song was so dope.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful
It was.
Yeah,
mixtape.
such
Beautiful moment.
such a dope song.
Yes.
And I mean then Drake, I mean I would have to pick something from So Far
I
Gone.
was about to say you better.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas was a great song.
Great song. Amazing
And then
song.
Uptown, Uptown was the song of the summer when that
Mm-hmm.
joint dropped. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna stop it there. I could go all day.
I thought you were gonna say Lust for Life, but I was like, you good?
I like that. I love that track
I
too.
can see you
but
like a Lust for Life.
That Lust for Life. That's that good ride on Lakeshore
There you
Drive.
go
with
after
the
a
love,
long
that
summer
Lust
night.
for
You know
Life.
what I'm saying?
Where he stands, no man. Okay, I like that. I like the versatility in the artists you picked more so. So what do you think you add now difference to your artistry? Because you were saying how your style is like very
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
So let's talk about this. Your flows.
Very open. I try to incorporate a little bit of everything. I love all genres of music except for country. I can't deal with country. I don't know what it is. It's
Black
just
people
like,
started country.
you know, and it's crazy. But what is morphed into is just not my taste. So like that's what I'm gonna say. It's some country aspects I appreciate, like Alabama Shakes. They're pretty dope. But what I try to do is just listen to music around me, and not just R&B and rap, but like, you know, pop, alternative, rock, like, and just incorporate it and see how it fits. And I kind of got ADHD, so I like I change beats a lot. So like you'll hear that from me like a lot. I guess it'll be a field day for you.
That's
Cool.
dope. That's dope. So Ron, man, so here at 6D Radio, man, we love giving away game per se.
Okay.
So for our viewers and those upcoming artists who working to get to a certain point in their career, what are some things that you're doing to basically to ensure you continue to grow and develop as an artist?
Don't be afraid to do things around your art. So you could say like, hey, I want to be a rapper, but you can also be a stagehand. You can learn live production or live production, or you could be a radio host. You can, do these different things that at its core has your artistic, like, I guess, pleasure, like at its core is what you want, but you're also learning the ins and outs. So you have those like contingencies, you have those ways to open up other doors and other opportunities, I kind of dabble myself. I got like 3-4 jobs.
That's amazing, man.
It's all music though, and I love
Yeah.
it. I love every single one of them because it's a new experience.
Was
Fire.
that our 6D tip for last episode?
What was it?
Find a hobby outside your craft. I feel like that was last episode. That was our 6D tip.
Great minds, great minds.
Man,
feel like it
it
was.
definitely was. I'm not sure if it was last week, but we got a lot of dope tips we give out, man. That's what we here for. That's what we about.
Yes.
We love to provide tools and resources for artists, man. One thing we always tell our artists when they come, man, after the radio show, come check out some events. Get in tune. Come on some of the panels. Check out the panels.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll be bringing back live from the living room real soon, so be on the lookout
Yes, indeed.
for that. You know what I'm saying? But,
So, Ron,
Yes.
Love 67
Ooh.
is my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I met Ron through my girl, Nikki,
Yes.
Nikki Nick,
Incredible person.
who has Night Shift. And Ron was the first artist. And, man, when I heard Love 67 with a band,
The band. Yes.
I said, what is this song? What is this?
Who is
I
this?
need this in rotation right now. Excuse me, sir. Tapped him on the shoulder after all the filming.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Love 67 is amazing. And you have your girlfriend on the vocals.
Yes, yes. she's
So
on
what
it.
is it like? Like, this is basically like a Brown Sugar moment. Like, y'all got the music thing going. What is it like being in a relationship and being able to share an art that both of you all love?
Yo, it's interesting to say the least. I think that. Oh.
Okay. You perfect. So funny.
I think that it works well when it works well, but when it doesn't, it doesn't. And I mean, it's just any relationship. Like,
that's so true, man.
Yeah.
And I love her to death. We make some of the music we make is great, but we gotta feel it. And when we don't feel it, it just might not work out. But
Yeah.
she's an artist too, and she got an ear. She puts me on with so much more music than I'm accustomed to.
That's important.
Yes,
That's so
women are
important.
the tastemakers of music, and
They
I
definitely
stand
are.
by
We
that.
the tastemakers in
definitely
life.
Oh, well, thank
Yes.
y'all. Okay, there you go.
I agree to that. But yeah, she definitely introduced me to more pretty sounding music, and definitely incorporates that, or helped me incorporate that into my style now.
Pretty sounding like
Man, if you just listen to Love 67, you have these harmonies, these stacks. Yes,
Yeah.
that
Guitar hit.
melody, that central melody, man, just having that feeling in your music. A lot of artists forget that it's about feeling as much as it's about like lyrics.
Yeah.
And you gotta have that feeling. It's gotta feel right.
Yeah,
So,
and
That's
that's
so true.
definitely a feel right song.
It is, because I seen you guys perform it. I didn't know that was your girlfriend at the time when I watched them do it, but they had a chemistry,
Yes,
and they had the
yes.
full band performing Love 67. And I remember, didn't I ask you about this that day?
Yes, you
Because I
did.
was like, that song, like, where did you get that, like, band and this whole vibe? Because when
It's
I
so
first
cute.
seen him, he was just like rapping, you know what I mean? But this was like very alternative. That's why I was like, tell me about the style switch where you was like where we get into your inspiration, because I was so shocked. I was like, this is so beautifully done, and you could just see their passion and like the love, right?
Yep.
In them singing it together. I was like, this is so great. Didn't know. Like I said, they were together. I thought it was like a whole just the chemistry sometimes, but it makes
Ja
perfect
Rule and
sense.
Ashanti.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, they just got a little thing, like a little chemistry up there. That's how it goes sometimes. But it definitely opened me up to like seeing how artists can grow and change, and like the ways when you study the arts, you know what I mean? And like Kanye, like he does that a lot too, where he studies like the greats of like Picasso and all types of stuff, and he somehow incorporates all those different things into his music, be it art, the sound, the whatever. So I definitely appreciate, and I think I told you that then, but even still now, like as we delve a little deeper, like that whole aesthetic that you have now is just gives a different feeling. It gives me straight NPR Tiny Desk. Like I think I told you that then too, because it's like it's just different. So I y'all got to get him on a live event, like and do these songs,
definitely.
I'm
because
with
it's
it.
with the band in person. It just give a heightened feeling. That's what I'm gonna say. A heightened than what you feel on the track is just better.
Yeah, and shout out to the band. Shout out to Imani Brown. Man, it's been 3 years. We just had our anniversary.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
So how long y'all been doing this music then?
How long we been doing the music? Well, we got songs dated back to when we first got together. We did a live on Instagram. It's still on there. Yeah, we did an acoustic version of my song Moon Man. Yeah, it's still on there. We always like music is just one of those things that we connected on. That was one of the reasons why we started talking so much as we did, really, and it just cultivated to something like way more beautiful when it comes to music that I have. So
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I feel the love in the music, like you said, the feeling. We feel it. I feel the love in that track. I do.
Feel the love.
I do. I feel love in the track.
Thank you.
You have any more questions?
So real quick before we get into these tunes, because I'm definitely excited to hear this 3-piece spicy real quick. What is the process like of you choosing your production?
Ooh, that's
a good question.
That's a really good question. So it's kind of like I like what I like. It has to be progressive. I do not like static songs. I hate songs that just loop. It's a pet peeve of mine. It has to be different.
Yeah.
Unique. I don't like doing the same thing as everybody else. I like to keep it fresh. And it just has to be well thought out. It don't even have to be like as busy. Like it could be minimal, but just like well thought out. Just nice placement, nice
Gotcha.
clean instruments. You know what I mean? I produce myself, so like when I come to producing, I'm like, I want everything to sound clean, everything to sound, mixed.
Yeah.
That's the point about being a well-rounded artist. You know how you want your art, and you know how you can teach people that. So that's important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely hear the quality. I definitely hear the
Thank
quality.
you.
When it's on Spotify, that's why I tell people when I get independent artists, I'll put them in my regular playlist. And when they flow good with some mainstream production, you know what I mean? When it's the next track, and I'll be like, oh, snap, hold on. You got to put it on the story. You got to put that out there. Because I'm like, look at this production. Listen to the sound, how clear this is. I'm like, you would think this is a mainstream artist, right? But that's the quality and the care you put into your music. Because everybody doesn't have that sound. You could tell, like, they did this in the house. Or
Definitely.
they didn't even pay nobody. They was just playing around with
And
Pro
I
Tools or
appreciate
something.
that. I appreciate that. Shout out Rock Legion. He's actually from Ireland.
Wow.
Crazy enough. Yeah, we chat through WhatsApp. He's cool, such a cool dude, man. Like we worked out because like you have to buy your beats. So like
Yeah.
we worked out cool pricing, and he works with me, and I appreciate that. So shout out Rock Legion.
That's
Talk
important.
about the exclusivity. He said Ireland.
Yes.
I was
Ireland.
like, you went to Ireland. That is exclusive.
So
That's committed.
real quick. So you like chicken?
yes, of course.
Okay. How would you describe your music in the form of how you would want your chicken?
Ooh, man, I would say like fried, obviously, chili. darker. It's the dark meat. There you go. It's got the taste, the flavor, the feeling. Man, it's a wing. It's accessible. Like,
he said a wing. We never heard nobody say wings or drums or anything.
He says it's wings.
Accessible. You can. All parties can listen, and hopefully they will be amazed or be entertained at the very least. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna start with the first joint, Love 67. Yes. Then shout to the South Side, and then take a moment. Ron Parks, ladies and gentlemen, on 6D Radio. Here's that 3-piece.
Hey.
Yeah. Feel it, make you sing, I know, you hit the high notes. What I gotta do to prove it's cool that you not perfect. All that attitude is just a shell on the surface. You heard that me too, goddamn, I don't know from what or who got. And I feel like pain's the truth, like what we been here to do, right? I cry for you, fuck around, might die for you, eye for an apple, a star at the sky for you. Heard it before, the type of shit you hear from other simple niggas ignore. I go oversell, but won't take a leave. I got time to spend, bitch, I'll let you be. Guess what? I found all this time and I really wanna give it to you, baby. Yeah. Ask all your mind and I'll tell you that it's true, baby. True, that I blow your mind. Ain't nobody lighting up my line. You the only thing that's on my mind, so I'ma make you feel it, make you sing. Life is on the cusp, babe. No interest in holding you down. I could lift you up, babe. Not just a flame for when it's cold outside. My love's all season round. Love's all season round. And once I'm stuck on you, then my love won't die. My patience might surprise you. Girl, let me remind you. I found all this love and I only wanna give it to you, baby. You, You ask all your mind and I tell you that it's true, baby. True, I can blow your mind, though. Ain't nobody lighting up my line, no. You the only thing that's on my mind, so I'ma make you feel it, make you sing. I know. You hit them high notes, got me like, ooh, look who just graced the room. I'm just so into you.
It's 6D Networktainment, the creators of Windy Fest Chicago on Q4 Radio.
X just died, somebody tell the coroner. One time for the motherfucker, south side. Whole life I've been an outlaw. Jesus, boss, so when you up, yeah, you need your mouth wide. Off, y'all mad at me for. Y'all don't even know what I've been through. So many scars on my mental. I might just pop a sensu. I don't love with beats, nah. I sex on instrumental. With scores I get central. Come orgasm on this pencil. No love without credential. That's the way it works, so it ain't no compensation if you end up getting hurt. No, India, please, my indica leaves. I weigh my love superior. It was the weed. You typically get your heart broken in November. Ooh, you killing my V's. X's, O's, times, talents, grinds, goals. God damn it, I'm old. God damn it, I've grown in all you tell. All you tell me, baby. I ain't working for you. know. I got an arm in my jeans, hey. I got a low self-esteem, hey. Used to turn this off in the queens, hey. Don't you hold dope from a fiend, hey. You should take notes of these quotes and then hope that you turning yourself into king, hey. You wanna stroke my ego and just hope to just towing, but knowing that no one can fuck with the 95, that's the year that Christ came back, standing holy water from Whole Foods. Why Messi trying to bring light skin back, but he really a light skin with a dark skin soul. So all you other waffle color mobs, better let God and let go. Don't be so naive, my ego and easel anemic. That shit go with the breeze, a year to believe. I went on the tour, it's scenic. You should've seen it unleashed. If you want the beef, bring it. I don't mind. I bring the juice and the cheese. Look at these people fiending, we a disease. Niggas get down with the freeze.
God.
Where have you been? What have you done? Where are your friends? What they've been on? Where have you been? What have you done? Where are your friends? What they've been on?
Your cliche, come smoke this free face. Kids over here eating strays, like what the fuck be going on these days? All up in my business, fuck about my briefcase. Working on my drive, ain't no need for breaks. Yeah, I need a breather, baby. This shit is the baby. Never besiege it, always believe it, so you treat you, baby. And I'm from the south side, so you know just where I've been. My only real mission is not be the indie. They know my name from Rome to Cancun. Man, the kid used to be vulgar and random. Who would've thought he'd gather a fandom? Being grace more than a habit. I've had it. I mastered just being myself. Needing no help. Being the really, the fake on the shelf. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Help yourself. Help yourself. On the south side. South side. South side.
What they've been knowing.
What have you done? Where are your friends? What they've been
I know y'all ain't sleep. You're listening to 6D Radio on Q4.
Yeah. I usually don't do this, but I think that you've been overthinking too much. Why the hell are you so insecure? With all the trips that you've been taking, sometimes don't hear your own language. So when love just feels so vacant, there's you. So just wrap your arms around me. Aren't you happy that you found me? You're not perfect, but you're worth it. You're true.
Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust. Take a moment to think of just flexibility, love, and trust.
Ain't no trust, ain't no love, ain't no crush. You a slave, ain't no field, ain't no deal, ain't no drip off a wave, ain't no water, ain't no sip, just pin on my hip. Part in my naive, I believe that wasn't it. Like, not me, baby, you a lick. Hands in the air, you move, you get blick. Don't shoot, promise you that this tool warranted. Give me what you got while it start pocket lit.
Wallace, all that shit, bro. Yeah, that you got, you can run that shit. You playing with me for? Hey, not like, yeah, I need that.
I don't take shots no more, I sip. For real, I don't just take no more, I give. Being selfless, wishing niggas got robbed a couple blocks from the crib. They ain't even called dibs. PTSD when I'm out of where I live. Took it top the streets, lights catch 'em like this. Then they go to jail, pipe catch 'em like quiz. Hey, I'm serious. When it was against I pin blocks catching licks. Hey, I ain't got no block for a op, only fist. Hey, if I get robbed on the block, I'll be pissed. Hey, rich, high your loss, I ain't even hashish. I was shooting at the stars, all gas crashing. And now I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The 3-piece Ron Parks.
Special with a biscuit.
Like, some of those pieces was like half drumstick, half wing, because it had the extended version.
Yes.
And that was a what? That was a world premiere of the extended version.
For real. Nobody's heard that. Y'all got the exclusive.
Hey.
Boom, 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 boom.
Where the bell at? Hit him with a bell one time. Fingers strong as hell. Look.
Yo, y'all ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yes, definitely.
I've not.
You got your Hector Salamanca on, boy, with that. Watch it. It's great.
So I've heard.
So where can the good people find you?
Oh man, you can find me anywhere. I'm on all streaming services. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Apple Music. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Tidal. I'm on the other ones, probably Napster. I don't know if that still exists, but I'm on Napster.
SoundCloud.
Just type in Ron Parks. You should see me. It's me. I'm there. I'm in a photo. And yeah, I mean Ron Parks MF on all social media. Come check me out. Yeah, there you go.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you for coming through and kicking it with us. Man, we appreciate you, Ron, for coming through.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
Sharing your art.
Yes, no problem at all. I appreciate y'all for having me. Yo, this is dope. Really dope vibes, really dope people. Thank you for having me.
Love, bro. Anytime.
Definitely love the experience.
Thank you for coming back, T. Timmy.
Thank you guys for having me and always dealing with my crazy. I was like, definitely like talking with y'all. I was way more comfortable this time around. So
always.
That's the goal, to have you comfortable every time you come in.
Thank you.
One of us.
It do. It feel like family. That's why I was so comfortable with this conversation. I love when the conversation just flows, you know? So it was doing that today.
Make sure you follow us on 6D Networktainment all across the board. So 6D Networktainment MT on Twitter, IG, Facebook,
TikTok.
Everything you can think of. Follow our radio page at Radio 6D. You can follow me at its_the_can.
You can follow me at DJ Shurn, SHURN.
And you can find me, Timmy, TeaTimmy on IG, Twitter. And I think that's about it. And you can type my first name, TIMIRO. And you'll find me everywhere.
Artists, if you want your music played on our show, make sure you go on our website, 6dnetworktainment.org/6D radio. Fill out that doc, and we're going to go from there. Subscribe to our YouTube page, because we always got some good content. So why not do that? And we do have a bomb collaboration with IS Pro. Next week we're gonna give more details next episode. And man, actually next week is IS Pro takeover. So
I was about to do the horn.
There you go. Don DeMarco.
Yes.
Yes, we are so excited about that. And
crazy.
Man, follow us for more stuff. Until then, we gotta get up out of here. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, but we got some things that we gotta do this weekend.
Yes.
For me, celebrate.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your life.
Absolutely.
Live, girl. Yes. Live it up.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Peace and love, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
6D Networktainment on Q4 Radio.